Hello, everyone, and welcome to match review of the Afcon 2021. Yesterday, we saw Cameroon won against Burkina Faso. We saw Cape Verde pimped Ethiopia by 1-0. Um, I think the Group A opener of the Nation Cup was awesome, especially in the first game where you saw Cameroon struggling from left to right. But thank God for Vincent Abubakar. He came back into the game and absolutely, with those two penalties, changed the game. I think for me, when you look at how the Burkina Babes handled the match, it was really awful. It was awful in that they didn't really keep their discipline. Just look at their captain. Look at Thiaori. Look at how can you be tackling inside the 18 box? How can you be tackling inside the 18-yard box? That is not done in any way. That is not done. It's not acceptable as a captain to be tackling. Just let the ball. He wasn't gowards. He wasn't going gowards. You could have just let the football flow and let your team your other teammate deal with that ball. Then coming into almost towards the end of the second half, another stupid. I call it stupid, and I said it yesterday. Another stupid penalty was given away. I don't understand how these players are expected to go into a match and then keep their shape and be disciplined. Don't expect I know the coach have told them discipline, especially when you are playing against the home side. You have to be disciplined, and I'm saying it to every other team that are out there playing. You have to be. Teams have to be disciplined. Tactically, have to be disciplined. Um, technically as well. So please, I just hope that going match, they should be the coaches will advise their players to be tactically disciplined, especially when you are a 1 minute. I'm so sorry that the Burkina starts scoring a very wonderful, beautiful goal. Went back to sit. You don't sit. You have to be on the front foot. You have to be on the front. You don't sit. And I'm saying it, you don't sit. You have to be on the front foot. You have to put that pressure you have compelled on Cameroon before you go. Piles that same pressure again. Pile that same pressure on your opponent. The good thing about the Nations Cup, the matches I watched yesterday, I will come to this match, but to respect to the first match I watched yesterday, the really good thing about it is that teams were able to keep their for a long time, but it has to be sustainable. It has to be sustainable. Teams have to be sustainable. And back to Cameroon, they started very slow and very poor. And I said if they play really a very good side, Egypt or Morocco, Algeria, or even Nigeria as well, they will find it so difficult to come back in that game. Rather, they might even concede more goals in that game. So they have to also their acts to get better. If they are hosting as they are hosting this World Cup, yes, they have a third man behind them, but on the on the pitch as well they have because of the fans that they can get. But going into every match, they have to start very fast. I think they were slow coming out from the box. They were really put under pressure by the Burkina Babes. And I just said that if they have to win Nations Cup, they have to do more than what they have. If you tell me will they get to the final, I think they still have a long way to what I saw yesterday. But there's room for improvement for the Cameroonian team. There's room for improvement. There's room to do a whole lot of things. When we also talk about this one match yesterday, the match was played between Ethiopia and Cape Verde, and that match was beneath the standard of the what expect in the CAF in the Afcon. Is what we expect in this Afcon. It was below par. the amount of passes given away by the Cameroonian, the amount of ball given away, I mean, by the Canadians and the Ethiopians was just too much. I can't imagine that the Ethiopians lost the ball several times. They lost the ball several times. And the red card they got was as a result of losing the ball in the midfield, then putting pressure on the defender, then allowing Tavares to go have good position. Allow Tavares to have a good position. That is really awful. So this can be done in a different way. Teams have to manage the ball. I think the coaches need to do is to teach teams how. And that's why you see most of these big sides in Africa for European coaches, because your players have to learn how to hold the ball. They have to learn how to hold the ball. They have to learn how to manage the ball very well. It's all about management for what you do off the ball, what you do on the ball. That is modern day football. We hear about the Gherkin presser. It is all about what you do on and off the ball. That is what Gherkin presser is. You look at the likes of Hugo Klopp using that tactics very well. The likes of Thomas Tuchel using that tactics very well. And we in Africa have to look at what Ghana are doing differently, because we will say we can't win the World Cup because it's all about the Europeans and the East. But yeah, about the Europeans and the West, the East and the South Americans. But when you look at the style of play, our coaching capabilities in this part of the world in Africa, I think it's so poor. It's so poor. Coupled with the caliber of players we have, caliber of players that applies their trade in Europe, but at the end still can't deliver. Still can't deliver. Still can't give us Nations Cup. I just hope that going into this Nations Cup, as we continue in this Nations Cup, the national face have to open their eyes. It's all about football in Africa. That's why we are having this Nations Cup. It's not even about the money we will make, because money is not really the winner of the Nations Cup is going home with 5 million. As the runners up is going home with $7.5 million. I just think that it's not about the money, but we have to look at developing African football on a long run, about African football development. Tell me what you think. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Hopefully, you help us grow this channel. Please, I'm pleading, subscribe to Nutmeg on YouTube. We are on YouTube. Very soon we'll soon be on Facebook. Hopefully, let's see how things go. Then for the Indian side as well, I just think they also got lucky. They got lucky because they had a numerical advantage and they took advantage of that. But since they scored goal towards the first half, since they scored the goal towards the end of the first half, they couldn't really manage to add to their lead. They also gave the ball, but their opponent here, they also they put a lot of misplaced passes. I think that match was a match that has the highest missed passes. But I think there's room for improvement going forward. They still have 2 matches to play, and they're playing one against Cameroon and against the other playing against Burkina Faso. So there's still room for improvement. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how the whole group matches shape up. Today we'll see Senegal score against Zambia. We'll see Morocco, Ghana. That's a big match of the day. Then we'll see Guinea and Malawi as well. And the last match of the, I think the last match of the day should be Malawi. Then we can take it off from there. We won't take 2 o'clock match today, but we'll take the 5 p.m. match versus Ghana, Morocco versus Ghana, and hopefully we'll see how that match shape up. Thank you so much for watching my show. Kindly subscribe to the Full Nugget, and I'll see you by 5 p.m. this evening. Cheers.